Okay, so not a lot of you guys know me. I just started helping, working out here. So, my name's Morgan. I go to Sentinel. I'm a sophomore. I play volleyball. I went to Meadow Hill Middle School like some of you guys did. Like, when I was younger, I grew up just like everyone else. I had a really good family, still do. My family was Catholic. Yeah. So I always went to church, and I never really understood what everyone was telling me about Jesus and stuff. I never got it because it was like a foreign language. But when I got in 6th grade, I have a really good friend named Lauren who works here too. But she asked me to go to dig, and I was like, well, what's that? And she told me, and of course I was a little reluctant, like, okay, well, do I really want to go sit and listen to someone talk about God for a few hours? And I went, and the first few times, you know, of course I didn't really get it. Like, well, at least I'm playing a game and having some fun. So after a while, when I got in like 7th grade, I finally discovered what all of it meant. And I actually accepted Christ into my life in the old youth room when Robbie was preaching. So after that, I had asked for my first Bible for Christmas in 7th grade, and I'll never forget, my sister looked at me when I opened it and was like, why would you ask for something like that for Christmas? Like, what do you think? And now all of my family members are Christian. My sister's engaged to a Christian, now fiance, I guess. And my mom is very involved in MAC and a different church too. And everything started getting good for me. Like, I started getting better in school and putting my time into things that actually mattered. And once I reached my freshman year, things started going downhill for me. I looked for happiness in places I shouldn't look for happiness in. I went to boys that I never should have been around, and I struggled with sports. I was not ever as good as anyone else, and I would beat myself up for that and then go look for places that I could get happy, and it just didn't work for me. And once, oh gosh, I started talking to some of my friends one day, and we decided we were going to go to a church downtown and just as some group of friends and go to dinner before. And it was right when I was really in my downhill time. Like, I really didn't know what I was doing with my life. And so we went, and that day, whatever that pastor said, it spoke to me, and I reaccepted Christ into my life for, I don't even know if that's a real thing, but I did. And I can't even tell you how much happier I am knowing that God has me and has a plan for me and knows everything that he's going to do for me. And I can tell you one thing, if I was where I was my freshman year, I couldn't be standing up here talking about it because I wouldn't even know where to begin or what to say. And I don't know. My friends have been through with me through everything I've been through, and I can't even begin to tell you how thankful I am that I have friends like that have taught me right from wrong when my family didn't. Well, they did, but not about Christ. And if you guys have friends like that, my biggest advice to you is to keep them and never, ever let them out of your life, because they will do things for you that you will never expect that to happen. And I don't know, that's just my biggest advice for all of you. And I guess my testimony wasn't that long, but